Hey guys, welcome back to Tank Garage. My name is Frank and I'll be the man behind the camera in today's video. This is a pretty exciting one, guys. We are here at AU Performance and we're going to be doing a custom, in parenthesis, we're going to be modifying, let's say, the exhaust on my 2010 Volvo XC70 T6. Before the video starts, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss any uploads from Tank Garage. So guys, we are blessed and thankful today to AU Performance because they will be doing all of the work and all of the install on the XC70 T6. They are located here in Montreal, St. Leonard area. So if you guys are in the market for an aftermarket exhaust, or we'll let Alessio here tell you guys, they have their own in-house valve mufflers. I'll switch around to Alessio so he can explain it to you guys.
What's going on, guys? Alessio here. So here at AU Performance, we specialize in valved exhaust systems. You can make your car loud or quiet with the click of a button. We got our very popular valved exhaust right here with the airbox. That's gonna go in your trunk because, you know, we have our extremely cold Canadian winter, so this is gonna be not a problem for rust and salt. And the beautiful muffler back and forth AUP and the inside valve right here. So you guys may ask, how does this actually work when the valve is closed? Where does the air go? It's very simple. When the valve is opened, it is straight piped. And when it is closed, there is a hole right here and a hole inside the muffler. When it is closed, it does the turn inside the muffler, making it sound like original from factory, and the sound still comes out from the back. You can control these in your car, while driving, while parked, at the click of a button, anytime, anywhere. Winter safe, any tune safe. You guys, this is the place to be.
Alrighty guys, so the XC70 is currently going up the lift. What we're doing today, guys, is not a full exhaust like we did on the SCD V8. Two reasons for that. Number one, this is a daily. The SCD V8 was a daily, and once we did a full custom exhaust, you guys saw how that turned out. I don't want the XC70 to become a full-blown race car like the SCD V8. I still want it to stay a nice and reliable daily. We're gonna keep the factory piping all throughout. What we're gonna do is, first of all, we're gonna show you guys, we're gonna cut off the mufflers, make you guys hear how it sounds without the mufflers. On my behalf, I really think what we're gonna end up doing is cutting off the two mufflers, the resonators, and replacing it with, if you guys remember properly, the two ultra quiet vibrant resonators that we had installed on the SCD V8, and that's 2 years ago. I'll put the link down below to you guys. That's where those came from. So, in my opinion, I think we're gonna only need one since this is a turbocharged vehicle, 3-liter turbo. They're already quiet from factory. This still has the stock downpipe, which of course is gonna make everything even more quiet. We're gonna cut out first the massive mufflers, and this is also a pretty good weight reduction mod since you guys will see, yeah, the exhaust on the XC70 is absolutely huge. The mufflers and the resonators are the biggest things that I've ever seen on a regular wagon, and you guys will understand why when, well, we remove everything, you'll hear the beautiful sound of that Swedish B58. All right guys, small little update. What we're doing right now is we're gonna be cutting out the mufflers. We came across a little issue, but it was a good thing that Alessio pointed it out. So the ultra quiet resonators that I got are very big, of course, and the resonator on the factory XC70 T6 is actually smaller than what it was on my SCD V8, which the drive shaft tunnel is actually thinner than what it is on the V8, which I didn't think it was. So now the little thing that we're gonna have to do is cut off the mufflers first, because those are coming off 100%. We might have to come back a second time, guys. We'll have to make a part 2 to this. If the two vibrant resonators as mufflers are not loud enough, you guys get my drift? If we put those two and it's not loud enough, it's too quiet, then we'll know it's no good. But if we put those two, it sounds pretty good but could take a little bit louder, then we know that by removing the resonator, it's actually gonna increase the sound, and it might be the perfect fit in the end. So two options: two resonators in the back and straight through for the res in the middle, or straight through in the rear, and one very, very small bottle resonators from Vibrant that we'll have to order, so come back a second time. So what we're gonna do right now is we'll show you guys some B-rolls of Alessio cutting everything out for the mufflers in the first part, and then we'll see each other again after. We'll do some freestanding revs with the 2 Vibrant resonators and without, just to make you guys hear how it sounds. All right guys, so this is gonna be the cold start, well, warm start with the muffler deleted, and we'll see if we put 1, 2 Vibrant resonators. If not, TikTok you're watching at the same time as YouTube. So let's go, we'll get Alessio to start it. I'm ready. Doesn't sound that bad. It's not that bad, but it's definitely not loud. Definitely not loud. You guys can hear that? If we put both Vibrant resonators, it's gonna be way too quiet, that's for sure. So now that we have the TikTok and Instagram people out of the video, we're gonna be talking to you guys a little bit more. So, can you do some 2K revs for me, please? Little pops. All right, perfect. So, we have our answer, guys. The 2 Vibrant ultra quiet resonators are gonna be way too quiet. It's gonna be too much. So I think what Alessio said in the beginning, to put the single bottle resonator instead of the factory one, is gonna be perfect. It's a little too quiet for my liking. It does sound really good though. So what we're gonna be doing now, I believe, is we're gonna put 2 straight pipes out of the rear, and we'll come back in another future date to do the resonator in the middle. So, kind of sucks, guys. I'm sorry. I'm dragging it on to 2 parts, but hey, that's what you have to do. Sometimes you think of everything and not everything. So now, guys, Alessio went ahead and cut one side of the piping that we're going to be replacing. So like I said, this is going to be a 2-part, unfortunately, but yeah, we'll have to come back. We'll have to visit Alessio once again to do the middle section, because you guys will see maybe underload, who knows, maybe underload is going to be perfect, but I personally think that we'll need to come back and do the middle section, make it just a tad bit louder, maybe at higher RPM, because the XC70 is limited at 4K RPM, which is kind of stupid. I don't know why. I've never seen a Volvo that's limited. Even my V8 is not limited, so who knows. So now we're gonna give you some B-rolls of Alessio welding the piping on, and then we'll put the exhaust tip, which I got, and everything should be good. Let's see you guys right then. Enjoy the B-rolls. Alrighty guys, so little finishing touches on the 2 pipes. Now we're gonna add the tailpipes, which I'll show you guys are 4-inch out, 3-inch in. So we're gonna weld those on. Actually, Alessio's gonna weld those on. I'm not welding anything, of course. And yeah, we'll having him hang out just a tiny little bit. I don't want him to stick out too much, make it look like a Bozozoku car. This is gonna be the regular Volvo station wagon that's gonna be gapping people. But anyways, in the future, we still have a lot of mods to do, and we're partnering up again for this build, guys, with some well-known Volvo aftermarket brands. So hopefully you guys are hyped for the XC70 build. We should be getting a tip. Actually, Alessio is getting the tip in right now, so we should be able to get a look. I'll actually show it to you guys.
What do you guys think?
Let me put the luminosity up a bit. I think something like that looks pretty good.
Awesome.
Maybe a tad bit more in. Just a itty bitty. And then a bit more.
That's the most I can go without it turning
I think that's good.
Yeah?
And then a tad out to the left. Maybe something like that. Yeah. Right. I think that looks pretty good.
All right, perfect.
Let's see from the top here. It looks like it hangs out about 2 inches. It should be pretty good. Alright guys, so a huge thank you to Alessio. You guys have to go follow his social media. I'll leave his TikTok and Instagram down below. If you're from the Montreal area, guys, and you're looking for some exhaust work done, like you guys saw in the beginning, they also have their in-house valve mufflers. So for you guys that have the extra budget, I wanted to go the extra end to be super quiet and super loud at all times. Make sure to come take a look at Alessio and say hi to him. Say Tank Garage brought you so he knows. And a huge thank you to you again.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure.
It was very nice dealing with you, and we'll be back, guys, of course, to do the res. Make it a little louder. Sounds really good though like that, but we'll make it a little loud very, very soon. If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss any uploads from Tank Garage. See ya, boys.